This is the story of how one man turned a childhood Bond fantasy into something real, with the most unlikeliest car imaginable. Like so many of us, Andrew grew up watching James Bond and dreaming that same impossible dream, owning a James Bond car.
I started getting into Bond. I used to collect Star Wars toys. The shop that used to sell the Star Wars toys then had a Bond DB5 in there, which I decided to buy. And because I started watching the James Bond films every Sunday after football, I started getting into Bond, and that's how my passion started, that one DB5, and it hasn't stopped.
But reality arrives pretty quickly. Real Bond cars now sit behind ropes. Museum pieces with price tags most of us will never touch. For a long time, that dream stayed exactly where it belonged, on the big screen. Then, something unexpected happened. When For Your Eyes Only was made, the filmmakers made a strange decision. Instead of a supercar, they chose a Citroën 2CV. Flimsy, slow and uncool, and yet it delivered one of the most memorable car chases in Bond history. And in that moment, Andrew realised something. James Bond was driving a car he could actually afford.
Yeah, I decided on this.
Finding one turned out to be harder than he imagined.
Couldn't get one mechanically good for the budget I had.
There were none for sale. Not the right colour, not the right feel. Weeks turned into months and nothing. Then one day he was walking down the street and he saw one, exactly what he wanted. So he did something most of us probably wouldn't do. He left a note on the window with his phone number, asking the owner to call him back.
One of them luckily ran me back, and that was that.
This wasn't about building a perfect replica. The film used multiple cars, multiple takes. Some were destroyed in the process. Andrew wasn't chasing perfection, he was chasing feeling.
It took me about a year to get it how it is now. That's including like paint, new roof, all new bits.
So to get the detail just right, you had to get what stills from the movie, get where the bullet holes were and that type of thing?
Yeah, I've got some stills from the film. The bullet holes in the boot. I meticulously pinpointed every bullet hole by a photo into the boot, so it should be exactly how it was in the film.
So have you ever actually seen the car from the movie?
Not a complete car. I've only seen the one which used close-ups, which didn't have a bonnet. I was in London. It was at the Bond Museum.
I remember when I was a teenager going past the Citroën dealers and they had this up on a stand, all the display and the car, because you can actually get one of these, couldn't you, back in 1981?
You could. They did a special edition. There's about 12 of them or so.
Right, okay.
They were yellow, black roof, 007, bullet holes everywhere, all over the car.
Okay, so if you have one of the original ones from 1981, get in touch. We'd love to see that. But, oh my God, what's that? Quick, get in the car! So, do you often get shot at?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh my goodness me. Now, in the movie For Your Eyes Only, the Citroën 2CV is involved in a fantastic car chase, and this manages to outwit the faster car. So has this got any gadgets in it?
No, nothing.
Nothing at all?
No, nothing.
What a shame. So owning this little French car has enabled you to go to some really interesting places, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've been to Pinewood Studios with the car.
Yeah.
Got invited up to a hotel, Hammersmith, to display the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads of shows. I take to loads of shows and Bond events, so yeah.
Yeah, now this particular Bond event you was at, For Your Eyes Only event, someone special turned up, didn't they?
Roger Moore turned up.
Wow. Yeah. And he wasn't expected to turn up, was he?
No, there's a few cast there from the film.
Yeah.
And in the afternoon he turned up unannounced.
Wow.
To everyone's surprise, yeah.
Wow, and you asked him something very special, didn't you?
Yeah, I said, would you sign my car?
And you was expecting him to say no.
A no.
Doctor no.
A doctor no.
But he said yes.
He said yes. Have you got a pen?
So he gets in your car, he signs it. Where did he sign?
He signed it, Barmy speedometer on the dashboard.
Because you've got a lot of different actors' signatures in here from the film, haven't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of cast members that signed the film.
Exactly. But you're Roger Moore one there. And you've also, of course, got the plaque on the back, haven't you?
I've got a little plaque, a little memorial plaque to Roger Moore.
Which is great.
So.
And having Roger Moore in your car. You must have been like, can't believe this.
I was in shock, to be honest. Lots of friends of mine taking pictures of me on the day.
So did you sort of go a bit tongue-tied and didn't know what to say, or?
Yeah.
Right,
It just felt like I weren't in my body.
It was weird, isn't it?
Weird, very weird.
To actually have him in the motor, it's quite special. Well, it's very special.
Very.
So please get involved. Have you got a favourite car from a movie? If you have, let us know about it and put it in the comments below. That'd be amazing. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. So of course, this car, when it first came out, was the people's car, wasn't it? It was the peasant's car.
Yeah.
And it was out in the fields and all of that, the original part of all of this story of this particular car. But what made it particularly interesting is it all comes apart. Explain that.
Yeah. It was designed so like to take the doors off. The doors just slide off.
Yeah.
The boot slides off. The bonnet slides. Everything was easy to get off. The seats come out.
So the seats come out so you can have a picnic, is that right?
Yeah, that's how it was designed to.
So a lever to take all the seats out so you can have a picnic with the seats.
Yeah, it was designed to carry a box of eggs across an unploughed field.
Without breaking?
Without breaking any eggs. The suspensions are independent.
Absolutely brilliant. And the engine in this, it's not much, is it? What we got?
We've only got a 2-cylinder, 602.
Yeah. And we can still see the blue there from the original, can't we?
Yeah, the original car left that as a little reminder of what the car was.
Now your gear change on this is on the dash, forward and back, like the old Renault 5 used to have. I used to have a Renault 5 with that, the old change at the front, which was quite good actually. It gave you loads of leg room, which was brilliant. How did you find that, the gear changing on it?
Easy.
It's very straightforward.
It was very quick to pick up. I thought it would be hard, but it's very quick to pick up.
Yeah. No electric windows. We talked about no gadgets. It hasn't even got any modern day stuff at all, has it? So the windows, how'd they work?
Just a little catch. The little catch on the outside.
Yeah.
We just flick it up and it attaches.
And you're away.
You're away. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You've got a bit of air conditioning there.
We do have a bit of air conditioning.
There's a little flap that comes up at the front. That's it. That's all manually twisted. Yeah.
And we need to talk about also the little toy model on here, because obviously we talked about earlier about you being 13 and when you started getting into it. This little model here, what's this?
That little 2CV.
Yeah.
When I was looking for a real 2CV, I'd given up looking, and I found this set of boots. I've already got in my collection a few of them, and I left it on my computer at work. And every day I looked at it, it made me want to get a 2CV, and then I eventually did. So it had to take pride of place in the car. Absolutely, why not? And it also proves, of course, you don't need an Aston Martin. You just need a Citroën 2CV. Yeah. So what do you think of the Citroën 2CV? Leave your comments in the link below, that'd be fabulous. And don't forget, as always, to subscribe. And if you like videos about Roger Moore's famous cars, then check out the P1800 Volvo from the Saint.